In the heart of Washington, D.C., stands a symbol of power, history, and democracy. The White House? More than just a residence, it is the nerve center of a nation, a stage for world leaders, and a living museum of American history. But its story, like the nation it represents, is one of trial, transformation, and resilience. Our story begins in 1792. The newly formed United States needed a capital, and its president, a home. George Washington, the nation's first leader, envisioned a grand residence, fit for the head of a new republic. He chose a site on the Potomac River and approved a design by Irish-born architect James Hoban. For 8 years, workers, both free and enslaved, labored tirelessly, cutting and placing the Palaquia Creek sandstone that would give the building its iconic color and, eventually, its name. In 1800, President John Adams and his wife Abigail became the first residents of the president's house. Life was rustic. The rooms were drafty. But a tradition had begun. The home was a symbol of the young nation's aspirations, but this symbol would soon face its greatest test, the War of 1812. In August 1814, British forces marched on the capital. They set fire to the president's house, leaving it a charred, hollowed-out shell. The flames threatened to extinguish not just a building, but the very idea of the American experiment. Yet, from the ashes, resilience grew. James Hoban was called back to oversee the reconstruction. The scorched stone walls were painted a brilliant white to cover the damage, cementing its identity as the White House. Through the 19th century, the White House evolved with the nation. It witnessed the solemn leadership of Abraham Lincoln as he navigated the country through the Civil War. His lonely vigils in the upstairs offices echoing the nation's struggle for its soul. The building was expanded, renovated, and modernized to keep pace with a growing America. The 20th century brought unprecedented challenges and thrust the White House onto the world stage. From here, Franklin D. Roosevelt guided the nation through the Great Depression and the turmoil of World War II, his fireside chats offering comfort and resolve to millions. Later, during the tense years of the Cold War, John F. Kennedy used the Oval Office as his command center during the Cuban Missile Crisis, bringing the world back from the brink of nuclear war. The building became a backdrop for moments that defined a generation, from state dinners with world leaders to televised press briefings that brought the presidency directly into people's homes. Jacqueline Kennedy famously restored the historic interiors, transforming the building into a showcase of American art and history, a place for all citizens to feel proud of. Subsequent administrations have continued to add their own touches, from installing the first computer to adding solar panels, all while preserving the building's historical integrity. Today, the White House is a fortress of modern security and a hub of global diplomacy. Advanced systems protect its occupants, while the West Wing buzzes with the constant activity of governance. From a simple stone house on a muddy riverbank to the world's most famous address, the White House has stood for over 2 centuries. It has been a home, an office, a command center, and a fortress. It has been burned and rebuilt, celebrated and protested. Each room holds echoes of debates, decisions, and quiet moments of reflection. As the sun sets over the nation's capital, the White House stands not just as a monument to the past, but as a beacon for the future, an enduring symbol of the American presidency and the continuous evolving story of the United States. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more journeys into history.